So, for as long as I can remember, I've been in search of what I would call my perfect everyday carry pen, and I finally found it. And the crazy part is this pen has been around for a while, and I had no idea it existed. It hits every single checkbox that I can think of. So, yeah, I want to just show you if you've never seen it. This is the Skilcraft Aviator B3 multifunctional pen. Let's take a look. Here it is. Now, obviously, I bought a number of these because I just knew it was the right thing. But this is the package you're going to get. This is the Skillcraft Aviator B3. This is a military issued um, pen. Believe it or not, it meets certain standards for foreign bodies inside a cockpit of an airplane, which I just find super cool. In addition to that, its matte finish body is meets all the recommendations for non-reflective surfaces. You know, obviously you don't want to get seen, but that's amazing, and I love that. But what this is really one of the most compact multifunctional pens I've ever had. And I'm going to show you when I open up this Volt case the kinds of pens I've tried in the past and why this one is just the perfect pen. So first of all, as you can see here, it comes with three different tips. You have pencil, black, and red. I didn't have all that much expectation about how well they would write, but I was actually pleasantly surprised. They write very, very well. They're not pressurized, so they aren't going to work necessarily upside down, but with a pencil built into it, not really a big deal for me. And sometimes it's the pencil that I want to be able to use when I'm writing, horizontally on a wall or something anyway, because I can erase it. So this has all of those features that we love, including a eraser under the unscrewable top cap, which the fact that it screws on is really big deal because over time these things just they come off. So no pressure fit, comes off, fantastic. Just awesome. So here's the pen, and you can see very, very, very compact and very, very narrow. Very narrow for something that has three different ends. And the way it works is really simple. You just twist. So whether you're wearing gloves or not, this is going to be incredibly easy to use. And I think that's phenomenal. So let's take a look, and I'll show you why I've been in search. Because I like to organize things while I'm going in colors and so on. So I have, let me just pull these panels out, because this is all the pens. Volt case, awesome. Anyway, so we have some pens that I've played with in the past. The one that really hit home in recent memory is one of the cheapest ones, in fact. Bic makes a pro version of their 4-in-1 pen. It's all black, perfect. The only thing is size, it is a little bit wider in dimension. If you look, even with, let me grab one that I haven't modified. See, it's got that little piece on the end. It's certainly quite a bit wider. And mostly I only used two different colors. And that's fine for what I want. This having a pencil, though, that's actually the best thing that could be, because there's just times I want to use a pencil, I want to sketch, I want to do all of that, and it just having that all in one thing in my notebook. I know I don't need any other writing implement. I don't need a separate eraser. It's perfect. It's perfect. So this is quite simply going to replace most of my standard pens. But I mean, I'm pretty obsessed with multifunctional pens. I mean, I have, of course, the Olight O pen in copper. I have another O pen here. I have some Monteverde multifunctional pens. This has like a level and a screwdriver. It had a nub for working on a screen, but that didn't work. And of course, it has a pen on the end. And I even have some keepsake giveaways. This was like really about as close as it got to perfect for me. This is almost the identical thing. 0.5 mil black and red. So this is no longer made, and the way this works is depending on what is being exposed. If you're looking at the different setups, so if I want black, I press that and I get black. rotate, get red, push it down, so on. But let's take a look at the combination, this one and this one. Look at the difference in length and width. Big difference, right? That is, compactness is a big thing. Also, look at no sharp edges, none. No sharp edges. Another fantastic feature. And then the last one is price. We haven't talked about price, so let me do that. The best part about this pen, I was able to find this pen online for under $20. And even better than that, this is created by Ability One, which is a manufacturing institute or brand from where is it called? I want to make sure I get this right. National Industries for the Blind, NIB.org. So this is actually manufactured in it's assembled, I should say, in the United States by Americans who are blind. So this is helping patronize that institute. How cool is that? They not only make this, I actually have a whole bunch of other things I need to explore from these guys that I think could be used for EDC as well. So I'm definitely going to be doing that. But how cool is that to not only have a pen that works perfectly, but also helps benefit the national, I keep calling it National Industries for the Blind. Awesome. Freaking awesome. I'm so happy to finally have my perfect pen. And it really, really is. I've been carrying it with my new organizer. This is made by Country Bear Company in collaboration with me. We worked on the design together, and it's just perfect. So I set it up just like so with my notebook, like so. That's it. And so that's how I've been carrying it, and it's just perfect every time. I'm so happy with this pen. I got it. You guys got to check it out. The Skilcraft Aviator B3. It writes well. The only thing that somebody mentioned, and they were, I think they were ex-military, in fact, is that if you are running or you're just a lot of impact with the pencil, what'll happen is the lead inside, being 0.5 mil, it's really thin, so it can break into small pieces. It's not going to damage the pen. Just keep that in mind that this is true with all 0.5 millimeters. The lead is very delicate, so you have to write carefully. So you can't press too hard. That's it. That's the only downside so far that I've found. Just also keep in mind that when you take off the end, and these are, by the way, really standardized erasers. These are really easy to find replacements for. When you take off this, make sure you don't lose your little cap, right? Like that. Okay, so just be careful, because not only is it small, but it's really hard to see because of that matte finish. So when you do take it off, make sure you put it somewhere you're going to remember it. Otherwise, you're going to end up with just like this, which I guess is not the end of the world, but still, it's much, much nicer in that setup, isn't that? So thank you. I don't know how I found this thing, but it's just awesome. It's perfect. It's the perfect pen for my everyday carry. And I'm glad I get to share it with you guys. So check it out. Skilcraft Aviator B3. It's awesome.